Every week, my mom, my kids and I go to the cemetery in Sahab to visit my late father. The trip to Sahab is not only long and bumpy, but one of mixed emotions. On one hand, it's excitement. Excitement because I'm going to visit a very dear person, very dear to my heart. And on the other hand, it's disappointment because the person I'm going to visit is not going to be there. Last time, though, was a little bit different because I had to take the trip all alone and my mom was hospitalized. And it was that loneliness that triggered different feelings this time. Upon arriving there, and as usual, I unlocked the cemetery gate, I watered the plants, and I said my prayers. Having done that, I wandered around the neighboring plots, reading the fine print on the headstones and calculating the ages. 91 years, 52 years, 39 years, and 9 years.
Oh my
and that
God.
9-year-old headstone terrified me. Because yet again, I was hit with the reality that death has no age preference. And I asked myself, had these deceased people fulfilled their mission in life? Was there any unfinished business? And I'm not talking about accomplishments and personal achievements, but I'm talking about unfinished relationships. Relationships with God, with friends, with family, with fellow Toastmasters, even with strangers. Had these people even brought peace into their own lives before they died? Did they forgive everyone they had planned on forgiving? Did they make that last phone call they had always postponed? Did they hug their children every day? Did they tell them everything they wanted to say? Endless questions raced in and out of my head. Questions that were related to myself. Questions that, and matters that I had put aside. Matters that I had buried in myself. In my own cemetery, the cemetery within. Things I feared doing. Fear of the unknown, fear of being judged, fear of being criticized, even fear of hard work. And I asked myself, if these people were given another chance, would things have changed? And I ask you today, if today was the last day in your life, what would you do about your current relationships? What would you do about your current relationships? And what would you do about your current relationships? Would you treasure that chance and act right away this very minute? Or would you do nothing at all? As family and friends mourned my dad 14 years ago, yes, they all praised him, but they remembered his relationships with them, his spirit, his soul, his love, the bond they shared. Yes, he was the encouraging father, the supportive husband, the brother to look up to, the passionate grandfather, the warm-hearted father-in-law, and yes, the friend in need. And I always wondered if my late father had any unfinished business. Were there any ungranted apologies? Was there any ungranted love? Even ungranted joy that he could have given? don't know. And I guess I never will know. Ever since this trip, I have been in very deep thoughts, rethinking about my resolutions, and more specifically, what I call now my cemeterical resolutions. I'm thankful every day. Yes, I am thankful every day that I wake up with air in my lungs and a beating heart, and that I'm given another chance to further bond with the people around me. And for me, I know it's miles to go, but at least I'm on my way. And I'm just
أمي وأبوي
Our third speaker is Rima Farouk Alawi, who loves to write, especially poetry, and who enjoys life's wonders and stories, and likes to relate to these because life is truly entertaining.